Hey, Mr. Hammett,
Yeah?
can I get an autograph?
Uh-uh.
I just think you're the best agenda host ever.
Yeah, sure.
Do you want my icebreakers?
No.
It's okay. You can have them. Really? You can have them.
Okay.
Hey, why'd you do that? Those are my mints.
That's what you get when you're talking to superstars. You know what? Sorry for being rude. I'm gonna give you something. It's something very special to me.
Thank you, Mr. Hammett.
Psych! Dearly beloved,
We are gathered here today,
to celebrate the life of the comedically genius.
heartwarming.
20th season of The Agenda.
On our last episode of the season, Demetrius and I would just like to say how grateful we are to viewers like you. And as a brief warning, there may be a snowy monitor behind us, but we have absolutely no holiday-themed content.
Exactly, Faye. We here at The Agenda are a fan of the misleading. So if you thought we were going to celebrate the holidays tonight, sucks for you. And Faye, I would just like to say that you have done a wonderful job as a first-time host.
Thank you. I know. I think we've really made a great pair, you and me. You with your monotone speech and me with, well, mono.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had mono.
Oh, I do. I will always have mono, Demetrius. I've been infected with infectious mononucleosis, and I think I owe it to our viewers to tell my story. My roommate was patient 0. I thought I was safe from this virus, but God above had other plans. A few weeks ago, I was diagnosed, shout out Nick, the nurse practitioner from the DeWeese Health Center. I, Faye Fossbender, have mono. Wow, it still feels weird to say it out loud. Ever since my diagnosis of this contagious disease, I've been a social pariah. Now that I have mono, it's always, Faye, don't spit in my drink, or seriously, why do you do that with or without mono? It's part of my identity now, I guess. I remember sitting with my family on Thanksgiving and breaking the news that I had this illness. There were definitely tears. Mono is technically in your system forever. It never truly leaves the body. So I have to learn to make peace with my mono, embrace my mono, nay, love my mono. Every day I deal with fatigue, a stuffy nose, and that's really it. I don't really have the severe symptoms at all. But it's still me, guys. I'm still Faye. I still put my pants on just like everyone else, backwards by accident, and then I take them off and put them on the right way. I am Faye Fossbender, and I live with mono.
Thank you, Faye. You are, so brave.
Yes, I really am. Now let's read these people the headlines. YouTuber and daughter of Lori Loughlin has just posted her first video in 8 months after the college admission scandal came into public eye. In other completely unrelated news, we consistently post videos every week on our YouTube channel, The Agenda on TV 2. And we all also happen to get into college without bribing the dean.
The trailer for Marvel's newest movie, Black Widow, has just released. I don't know about you, but I'm super excited to watch a backstory on the weakest Avenger who is already dead.
This week, a bride requested her wedding photographer to pay her in order for him to take her pictures at the wedding, as if he owed the bride for letting him take the photos. Wow, she sounds like fun. I'm sure that wedding was open bar.
Crabs are mistaking plastic for shells, which has killed hundreds of crabs. The worst part of this story is that we just got rid of the Visco girls, and now we have to put up with the save the crabs for the next 3 months.
Yet another storm of the century is making its way toward the northeast of the country. But don't worry, folks, this is not the results of global warming. This is a snowstorm, so pretty cold.
A Texas man has a new world record to his name after he organized the world's largest rally of Harley-Davidson motorcycles. Adam Sandoval began his trek to break the record in 2010 and made it official last week after 3,497 Harley owners gathered in one spot. In other news, more than 80% of Texans have temporarily lost their hearing due to an influx of old men with white beards riding bikes. You know, the break will only be 60 seconds. I promise we'll be back.
The inherent right to work is one of the elemental privileges of a free people. Endowed, as our nation is, with abundant physical resources, and inspired as it should be, with the high purpose to make those resources and opportunities available for the enjoyment of all. We approach this problem of reemployment with the real hope of finding a better answer than we have now.
Hi, my name is Kyle Miller, and you're watching The Agenda on TV2. Two?
This past Sunday, rap group Brockhampton made their way to Cleveland for their Heaven Belongs to You tour. Making a return to The Agenda to talk about her experience at the concert is Audrey McCain, along with her friend Kelly Paula. Thank you two for joining us on the show.
Yeah, it's whatever.
So let's jump right in. How was the concert?
Overall, it was super chill. Well, actually at first this really weird group came on. I think their name was like 10 Geckos or something like that.
Yeah, it was like electronic screamo Wizard of Oz. Anyways, then Slow Tie came on, and honestly, all I remember from that part was when he played Tyler, the Creator song, What's Good? And like I actually saw Tyler in September. I don't know if you remember, but I was here to talk about it.
Yeah, we literally interviewed you a few months ago. I remember.
Anyways, I love Tyler so much. So when he played that song, I went kind of crazy. I mean, everyone was moshing like crazy, but I'm not into that, so I was kind of just vibing in the back.
Anyways, then Brockhampton came on. It was honestly just so crazy, and like seeing them in real life was just so amazing. Like Matt was so hot, and Merlin was like, Merlin, oh my God, but you wouldn't get it because you don't listen to Brockhampton.
I was literally there at the concert.
You literally weren't.
Yeah, you literally were not.
On Baby and the Gang, I literally was.
Anyways, so the concert was seriously so chill. Like, it wasn't chill because everyone was moshing, but it was still super chill and vibey. Like, I've liked Brockhampton for such a long time, like ever since Boogie. And then at first, I like hated the song, but then I really started vibing with it, and I saw that Matt was so hot, and so was Bareface. So I was like, oh my God, I really have to listen to them. Plus, like, people who listen to Brockhampton are so cool, so I just had to be a part of that.
Got it. So other than Matt being hot and vibing the entire night, what else do you have to say about the concert?
Oh, we actually prepared a song to sing for tonight, so if you don't mind, we're gonna start that now.
Oh, Audrey, you finally learned how to play the ukulele since you were last on the show.
Oh, absolutely not.
Spending my nights alone, waiting for you to call me. You're the
Yeah.
only one I want by my side when I fall asleep.
Go Kelly.
Tell me what I'm waiting for. I know it's
Yeah.
hard, but we need each other. No, it's hard, but we need each
All
other.
right.
Yeah.
We get it. You listen to Brockhampton. All right. In recent events, a piece of wood, a small artifact believed to be the remaining piece of Jesus' manger, has been taken back home to its home of Bethlehem. As for us, we went out on a little archaeological expedition of our very own and brought back something that, for lack of a better term, will rock your world. We humbly present you with the Agenda's very own piece of the Berlin Wall.
We here at The Agenda have recently taken up archaeology as a hobby. Even though we can't spell it right, we still love it. If you look right here at this stool, you will see a rock that earlier in the season attempted to take over all of our minds and souls. After Kyle defeated this evil monster, we took it to the pawn shop where we discovered that our rock Toby is actually a piece of history. Toby was one of the very first pieces to be broken off the Berlin Wall and made a 30-year journey to Kent, Ohio. Thank you all for joining us on our brand new archaeology segment with TV2's The Agenda. I'm Kayla Whitaker.
We'll be right back.
Except it's cold outside, so we're not gonna hit the streets. We're gonna stay in here. Let's go. Like, are you ready for me to ask the questions?
Am I ready for you to ask me questions? I'll tell you something, Audra, I was born ready.
Okay.
How we been rolling? Well, let me get into place.
Alright. So I thought we would probably just like stray away from like political questions. So
Of course you did! Because you pansy-wansy liberal arts college children cannot fathom a world where the political issues of the modern day affect you.
Hey, is that Dan Harmon? Hey, long time no see, buddy. How's it going?
Hey,
Soul Man?
Oh, god damn it.
So are you excited for Hanukkah?
Hanukkah! 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 Am I excited for Hanukkah?
So Jamie, long time no see. What have you been up to since you're not, the governor of Georgia anymore?
oh well, now I do technically believe I still do hold that governorship, but I just ain't been back to my gubernatorial duties.
What the hell is that?
Hey, excuse me? Christopher?
Oh my God! Oh, you guys!
What you doing out here, buddy?
Oh, I'm just living my life.
Yeah, looks like it.
Hi, guys.
Do you prefer blondes or brunettes?
Prefer not to answer. I started my own business. I did some charity work.
Okay.
I might have accidentally committed some war crimes.
Yeah, do you remember? You've been on the show a couple times.
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time Faye told me all the other musicians died. So I went to New York.
You good?
And it wasn't true.
I don't know, I just have a feeling, like I know we haven't said anything to each other yet, but I have a feeling that you're like really talented and like funny and smart. And you just seem great. I really like you actually. Dude, no, me too. Good?
Sometimes the voice gets a little hard to do.
I am excited for baby Jesus lying in a manger! Young lady!
Am I these days?
Yeah, where you living?
Around here.
Around these parts?
Inside of Franklin?
Oh, look, Rob Schrod.
Rob? I don't see it.
Wait, where'd he go?
Dan Harmon?
Dan?
Dan Harmon? Uh-huh. So, not inside of Franklin? Okay, I think we're gonna go.
Of course you're gonna go! Just like you liberal commie generation to leave when it gets too rough for you! Well, Alex Jones is gonna stay right here, fighting the good fight!
Oh.
All right. I know this isn't any fun to talk about, but we should. Okay, so who's gonna do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice.
And I'll try to get the generator going without any gas.
Oh, let's not forget the cell phones, which probably won't work.
Right.
And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
Well, I think we couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
Hey guys, I'm Jacob Gran, and you're watching The Agenda on TV3.
As all of our viewers know, we are the hottest entertainment show in Portage County, covering all things celebrities and gossip. So because of the, what? Oh, okay, so we're not the hottest if I keep making mistakes like this, I'm not gonna. Gotcha. Okay, so turns out this whole semester I thought I was a host for The Blurb. Good news, I'm not. Well, anyways, we still have one of Hollywood's hottest celebrities here. Dan, show me your soul and get the role, Schneider.
I knew you see me standing there.
But you're sitting down.
Do I look good, my dear? Do I look good today?
Oh man, you're gonna be creepy and weird with me, aren't you? Okay, well, I'm just gonna pretend that didn't happen. So Dan, you're such a big name in Hollywood. I mean, you created all of the shows that I grew up with. iCarly, Victorious, Zoe 101, Drake and Josh, almost every good show to ever be on Nickelodeon. Was it hard to be as successful as you are now?
I never thought it'd be so simple, but I found a way, and I always thought that I'd be too crazy, but I found a way.
Wow. I mean, I thought you would have had some sad coming up story about how you lived in poverty for all of your childhood and had to break the cycle by moving to Hollywood, but there you struggled to get into the business until finally you met a big Hollywood producer at a bar and he gave you a shot, or something cliche like that. You know, a lot of people who work on this show would love to be as successful as you are today. I mean, do you have any advice for them?
Live life, breathe air. I know somehow you're gonna get there and be so wonderful.
Wow. Dan, that is definitely some good advice, especially with exam week coming in just a few days. Anything else that you want to give to the college students?
Make it count. Play it straight. Don't look back. Don't hesitate. When you go big time. Never quit and make it roll. Real when you roll big time.
Very cool, Dan. All right, I think that's all the time that we have today.
Cat dog! Cat dog!
I'm sorry, what?
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants.
Wait a minute.
Obtuse, rubber goose, green moose, Java juice, giant snake, birthday cake, large fries, chocolate shake.
Have you been answering all of my questions tonight with lyrics from Nickelodeon theme songs?
You get the best of both worlds.
That's not even a Nick show. Can we please get this man out of the studio? Security.
Move it, I make it shine.
All right. Well, in 90 seconds, the agenda will be right back, but odds are that I will not.
What we're doing. Can I talk? What we're gonna do today is we're gonna make some sugar cookies in the shape of Ohio. It's been a long time since I made cookies, so I hope this goes well. 1 cup of sugar. It looks so good. Delicious. Flour time. Hello, fat boy. That's 3 flours. Okay. Half a teaspoon of salt. Is this a teaspoon? No, that's a tablespoon. I get it. Alright, now that's gotta be mixed together. That looks alright. Hello, bad boy. I don't know how to do this. This is my baby. My little baby. Maybe that's done. Does baby want some butter? Does baby want some butter? We can't have it. Is butter bad for dogs? Okay. Mix. Not that fast. Mix. It's beautiful. Guys, she's beautiful. This is my brother Evan, and he's going to have a cookie, so you can pick one.
Okay, they're good, they're good.
You're good?
Yeah.
We'd do anything for kids. Yet 1 in 6 children in the U.S. struggle with hunger. Help end childhood hunger near you. Learn how at feedingamerica.org.
I'm Riley Wolf, and you're watching The Agenda on TV.
Famed musician Kid Rock has recently come under fire after a drunken rant targeting TV personality Oprah. The Kid Rock star had one too many and decided to further clarify his dislike for Oprah and her 150 million brainwashed followers. Of course, he decided there was no better way to clear the air than to come onto our college television show. Ladies and gentlemen, Kid Rock.
I thought we agreed that there was going to be no talk of Oprah on this program tonight.
No. Kyle's emails to you specifically stated that we wanted you to talk more about the Oprah situation.
Well, this Kyle kid seems like he doesn't even rock. Here's what the real story of the day should be. The legendary rocker is proudly awarded the title of Grand Marshal of Wipers Fork Christmas Parade in Nashville, Tennessee, amongst
What?
adversity from Bernie-loving hippies.
Kid, we're not gonna attract new viewers with an old, out-of-touch white guy winning Grand Marshal of a parade that no one cares about.
Well, fine. Hit me with your hard-hitting journalism, Mr. Agenda Anchor.
All right, well, to start, what is it that you have against talk show hosts?
Absolutely nothing. It's just Oprah. And Joy Behar. Wendy Williams, too. Whoopi Goldberg and Ellen DeGeneres, Tyra Banks, Faye Fosbender, and Wayne Brady. And then,
Bro, we get it, but why?
because they get
Like,
hired
if you-
by broadcasters like ABC,
Wait, how
CBS, Kent State Student Media.
How come I can hear my own
Airing on
voice?
Fox, you ain't worth the time.
Since when have you ever seen a good talk show on Fox?
Okay, you would not believe this guy that I saw on the program last night. His name is Tucker Carlson, and he will give you the news straight as a sixth string. Ain't no holding back with that man. People like Oprah have millions of old women following them like sheep. People listen to whatever BS they can spew and believe without a lick of research. You believe that? That Oprah woman has money. Can't trust people with money.
You're a world-famous rock star.
The Wipers Fork Christmas Parade is taking place on December 14th this year.
I still have questions about Oprah.
I still have questions about your sense of fashion. Floral tie?
All right, let's wrap this up. In your tweet, you said that Oprah's
Whatever.
staff wanted you to list 5 reasons why you loved her and her show. You're not leaving this desk until you can list those 5 reasons.
Ain't happening, Captain.
I swear I will turn on O Network right now and tape over you.
Fine. All right, 1, Oprah has hair. 2, I think she has 206 bones in her body. 3, she had a television show. 4, I can't be creative right now because I'm too dead inside. But 5, she had the best rock star of all time on her little program.
Oh, she probably has had like Steve Tyler on her show before.
No, Aerosmith is weak. Not him.
Well, Jimi Hendrix died before the
Duh.
show even started, so...
No, dude, I'm talking about me. Kid Rock, the greatest Kid Rock star of all time.
Wait, you don't actually think that you're the greatest of all time, do you?
You don't? I bet you can't name one rocker who's had a bigger impact on the world than Kid Rock.
I just did. I mean, you've only had 2 major impacts on society. All summer long, and when we realized you look like Audra's dad.
I don't even know who this Audra person is, bro.
Hey, Dad, can you drive me home? They have a Kyle Eads here.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, let's go. Where do you live, anyway?
Very funny, Dad.
Seems like that's the last we'll see of those 2 for a while. At least he didn't get angry. The agenda will be right back.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have reached that point that theater geeks call the intermission.
Faye, we don't need an intermission. You've been doing this long enough that you can go an entire 30 minutes sitting in a chair every Thursday night at 9.
I don't need you to mansplain an intermission to me. I'm getting my ass out of this chair, waiting in a way too long line for the bathroom, and buying burnt popcorn.
You know, now that you mention it, I kind of have to pee.
Faye, we don't need an intermission. You've been doing this long enough that...
All right, I have like a small bladder and I drank a lot of water before we started. We'll be right back.
Hey, Mr. Walton. Good to see you today.
Hello, Mr. Miller. Yes, well, you're looking fit as an ox today, aren't you? Have a seat. Let me see how I can help you.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you,
Thank
too.
you.
Of course. Would you like some water? You
No.
seem like you might be
I'll
hot.
pass.
All right.
Well, okay.
Well, sir, I want to thank you for choosing us to set up your checking account. We're happy to welcome you to Chase Bank. So we do partner with various charities and offer our members the chance to set up a philanthropic account.
Okay, so what is a philanthropic account?
Good question. You look dynamite, by the way. Really happy to have you here. Just a very inviting smile about you.
Thank you.
No doubt, no doubt. We give you the chance to work with some of the charities we're partnered with, and you pick which ones.
Yeah, I do that.
Score. God, you're such a great person, you know? like a real genuine guy.
Thanks. So, the charities?
Yes, so the first one is quite popular. It is called Welfare for Wales.
Welfare for...
Welfare for Wales. I know what you're thinking. Socialism. Here in America? Well, I assure you it's not. It's more of a social program in a capitalistic society.
I'm sorry, in what situation would a whale have to go on welfare?
Well, it's not our place to question what situation these people
Whales.
are in. But it really does help a lot of families get back on their feet.
They don't have feet, metaphorically and literally.
Sure thing. So is this going to be a yes or no?
No, I will not be donating.
You sure?
I'm absolutely positive of that.
Okay, that's fine. I love how you're sticking to your guns. God, what a guy. A real 10.
What are some of the other charities?
Yes, of course. This next one is Human for Heifer International.
I think I've heard of this one. It's where you donate one goat to help a family out, isn't it?
Quite the contrary, Casanova. Here we donate one woman or man to a goat or family of goats in the hopes that we might be of some help.
Excuse me?
Yes, it gives them the chance to sell some breast milk or perhaps weave the hairs into a fabric. It may not mean much to us, but one human can really make a difference to a family of goats.
I'm sorry, did you say breast milk? Like human breast milk?
No doubt. It's got mad nutrition. I use it to fuel my kettlebell workouts.
That upsettingly does not shock me as much as it should.
For sure. I feel like I've known you forever.
Okay, do you have any other ones? Maybe something a little bit more reasonable?
Totally. Hey, give Paul Rudd my regards at the next Handsome Guy convention. This next charity is called Backpacks and Snack Packs. It gives lunches and school supplies to inner city children ages K through 12.
Okay, this one sounds good. I'll donate.
No problem, baby. Let me just pull it up now.
Do you just call me baby?
Oh, looks like that charity option is all sold out. You'll
No.
have to choose another.
That doesn't make any sense for a charity.
Yep, all sold out. None left.
You know what, can you let me speak to a manager?
No problem. I'll buzz her in real quick. And might I say, I am loving seeing this fire in you.
Please get me a manager.
What's the commotion here, Skip?
Ma'am, this gentleman's charity of choice is not for sale any longer. So he's complaining.
Okay, so that's it? Just pick another charity. Has he told you about Welfare for Wales?
Are you kidding me? It's Wales.
Look, bub, I happen to know some great families who have really been helped out by this program. Now, how much would you like to donate?
Fine, I'll do 10.
Oh, unfortunately, that's sold out. You've got to go 50 or higher,
God,
gorgeous.
do you even know what sold out means? It altogether does not apply in this situation. You know what? I'm going to take my business elsewhere. Is this even a real bank?
Oh, no.
No, definitely not.
Have a great day, sir.
I bet he works out.
Yeah.
Oh, to be a fly on that wall.
Every one of us has a voice. And every voice has the power to shape the world. Ours is no different. Our voice is 85 years in the making. A voice that's more than 700 students strong, one of the largest in the nation. It's 10 different award-winning media partners sharing 34 outlets, all working united toward a common goal. Our voice reaches 30,000 households on TV, over 22,000 magazine readers per year, 500,000 newspapers, feature films in stores nationwide. Our voice is pride in what we do. It empowers students, emerging professionals, to ask tough questions and demand answers. We believe in our voice. We believe in its ability to change the world. And our voice makes us who we are.
Congratulations.
Welcome back to The Agenda, everybody. My name is Kyle Miller, not Kid Rock.
And I'm Jacob Gran.
And contrary to what you were just informed of, we here at The Agenda firmly believe that intermissions are for theater actors who are bad at acting and old people who can't hold their pee long enough.
Yes, Kyle, it appears as though during that commercial, Demetrius got locked in the bathroom and Faye walked back to the Kyle house.
I think it's safe to say we'll be firing both of them tonight, right?
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, Kyle.
All right, fine. So what should we do in the meantime? We got this nice desk here.
Let's just read some words off a screen.
Sounds good to me, Jakey Jake. And do you know any rich people who use their money to care about the environment? Me neither, but just in case you ever do, they can now spend 60 grand on a Cybertruck from Elon Musk and Tesla, because nothing fits Tesla's morals of environmental sustainability like a gas-guzzling pickup truck.
Kanye West has just dropped a music video for his song Close on Sunday from his recent album, Jesus is King. The video stars the entire Kardashian West family, including both Kanye and Kim, playing a homeless family. Hey Kanye, if you need a low-income person to play an extremely rich person in your next music video, hit me up, big guy.
Animal rescuers in California snapped photos of a poor deer who got himself into a bit of trouble. The poor guy was standing like a statue with his head covered in 150 feet of Christmas lights. No, I'm not that punny of a man, but one could say he was stopped like a deer in headlights because they were wrapped around his head. And, with that, I'm officially going to be firing myself from The Agenda. Goodbye.
This past week, famed musical artist Sia paid for the groceries of every person in Walmart. Photos that gracious shoppers have caused the internet to say, oh, that's what Sia looks like.
And ODOT crews in my not-so-beautiful town of Dayton, Ohio were put to work last week after hundreds of pounds of pickles spilled across the highway. Cleanup crews weren't all bummed about it, however. One worker stated, "We really do relish the opportunity we have today. It's a pretty big deal to all of us." I'm out now.
Punny guy. A hunter living in Aroostook County injured himself on 2 traps that he himself laid earlier that day. The first one caused a little damage, but paramedics told his wife that the main man's mind maimed more ma'am.
Jacob knows how to read.
I've been practicing.
Oh, I'm proud of you.
Well, Kyle, it's been all fun and games, but it's time to go find our hosts and get them back here.
And fire them.
Nah, maybe not, maybe not.
Well, damn. The Agenda will be right back, I guess. Roll B, take B sound, I'll be Max.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
About a month ago, Coca-Cola announced that they would be releasing a rather odd flavor of the beverage, cinnamon. Upon hearing this news, we here at The Agenda saw an opportunity for a pre-recorded segment. Our writer, Riley Walton, headed up this project, and the end result was rather disturbing. The video was never shot, but our producers have decided this script must see the light of day one way or another. This is just a long-winded way of saying we're about to see something weird. Without further ado, our interpretive read of Cinnamon Coke. Good luck.
Open on Mikey and Audra, sitting around a table, drinking orange vanilla Coke. Audra, gee golly, Mikey, I sure do love this brand new orange vanilla Coca-Cola. Mikey, yeah, Audra, that's true, it really is a refreshing cola beverage. It almost makes me wonder what they're going to make next. Audra, yeah, me too. They both look off in the distance and wait for some spokesperson or mascot to appear, but none does. Coca-Cola has no need for them. Coca-Cola needs nothing. It has become self-sufficient. Mikey and Audra turn back to each other. Mikey, oh well. Audra, guess we'll just wait. Disembodied Coca-Cola voice. Hello, children. Mikey and Audra. Disembodied Coca-Cola voice? Disembodied Coca-Cola voice. Yes, children, 'tis I, the disembodied Coca-Cola voice. You have shown signs of excitement. Mikey. Oh no! Audra. We're sorry, disembodied Coca-Cola voice. We didn't mean it. Mikey. Audra, stop. You're being too apologetic. Audra. Dear God, no. Please spare me. Disembodied Coca-Cola voice. Silence, children. There shall be no punishment today. For today, emotion is permissible. Today, I bear the gift of a new Coca-Cola. Cinnamon. Mikey and Audra. Cinnamon. All cinnamon. Disembodied Coca-Cola voice. Open your mouths, children. I must give you nourishment. Cinnamon Coke begins to fall down from above the frame like a glorious life-giving waterfall. All hail the disembodied Coca-Cola voice and sing his praise for this glorious cinnamon-flavored elixir. Mikey, feed us, Father. Audra, nourish our bodies. Mikey and Audra look to the skies and open their mouths to receive this gift. Yet like a turkey looking up in the rain, or a flower being blinded by the magnificence of the sun, the gift is overwhelming. The life begins to leave their eyes, but their souls find no escape. They gurgle their final pleas as the cinnamon Coke fills their lungs. Mikey, Father, your gift is too much. Audra, your magnificence strains the life from us, Father. Mikey and Audra, save us, Father. Disembodied Coca-Cola voice. Silence, children. Those who live lives not great enough to welcome the cinnamon Coke are destined to be overcome by it. Mikey, you've betrayed us, Father. Audra, such impurity, Mikey. Our weakness betrays him. Disembodied Coca-Cola voice. Yes, children! Drink! Drink in your final moments! The cinnamon Coca-Cola continues its assault. The tears of our hero's eyes. Audra's tears of joy. Mikey's tears of fear. With great strain and awesome tribulation, Mikey Amato turns his head from the bountiful flow of cinnamon Coca-Cola. He spits the caffeinated contents of his lungs out and shakes his fists at the sky. Mikey, no! Audra falls to her knees as the reign of Coca-Cola ends, and the reign of Coca-Cola begins. Mikey Amato stands defiant in refusal. Refusal to worship a god that would kill him and refusal to watch his sister die. He rushes to Audra's side and performs CPR until she awakens, dragging her unconscious body away. Mikey, sister, Audra, you must awaken. Audra stirs from her slumber. Audra, brother, why have you torn me away from Father and his gift? Mikey, he was not truly your father. Audra, Mikey stands in triumph to deliver his soliloquy. Mikey, no true father would damn his children to an unjust death, and no true God would perpetuate their suffering. Too long have we stood at the foot of the great disembodied Coca-Cola voice and lived our lives by its dictation, and even now escaped from its callous grasp, you seek nothing but the foe comfort it granted. Forsooth existence will be more difficult, thine sister, but forsooth 'twas no existence before now. No existence indeed. Is it true life to live in fear, true love to love out of cowardice, true nourishment to be nourished under threat? Nay, I declare, sister, nay! However, now a new day dawns. Let those with form take the reins, those with agency stand at the forefront. No more is this the age of God. I declare it the age of man! Sing with me, sister! Sing so that... Mikey falls abruptly silent, and then abruptly to the floor. For standing behind him is that which once was his sister. Her arm is held above her head, and in her hand, bloodied with the tissue of one which she used to love, a can of cinnamon Coca-Cola. For Mikey was right. There is no God but man, and no God left to save him. Audra, you have such little faith. I apologize, Father. Please take me back into your loving arms. Disembodied Coca-Cola voice. No. Audra, no? But Father, why? Disembodied Coca-Cola voice. You have failed me in your worship. You have failed me in the guidance of your brother. You have failed, and there is no room for such impotence in the court of Coca-Cola. Audra, but Father, mine actions were not mine own. I repent, Father. I repent! There is no answer to her pleas. Her cries fall not on deaf ears, for they fall on no ears at all. The world offers no more for Audra McLean, no more but contemplation, and contemplate she does. Looking down at the bloodied can in her hands, the corpse of her brother before her, the vast emptiness around, the time for contemplation is over. Now is the time for action. The screen goes black and naught is heard, not but for the blunt clank of aluminum against flesh and skull. The Coca-Cola logo appears on screen. Below it, no motto. They have no need of one.
Once again, the agenda humbly apologizes for this sketch. On a brighter note, it's time for some bloopers. After a commercial break, of course. We'll be right back.
Well, congrats, kiddos.
The longest running show at TV2 has officially made it to the 20th season.
We're officially halfway to 40. Kyle can now count to 3.
And Jacob can count to 6.
And I can almost count to that number that comes after 6. That's besides the point.
15 more episodes, and this show can buy some claws without a fake.
We used to be a political satire show, but Jacob and Kyle don't know diddly squat about anything.
Other than that politics for squares.
We're excited for season 20.
So get up, get amped,
and let's get down to
business.
Business. Season 20 of the agenda. Here we go.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Can we get strawberries? Okay.
This is behind the scenes footage. What do you think about it, Faye?
Is this an art shot?
Yeah.
Thank you for
Hero Center.
Whatever.
You have so many different daddy vibes.
Thank you.
You'll just be daddy.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Still rolling.
Okay.
You can put the bag down.
Whoa!
Do I say that?
That's from men.
She's sexy.
These are my sophomore year. Hey, you.
Don't look at this stupid face. Think about your
I had to
life.
look at Jacob Grant. I just keep feeling it.
Okay.
He's going. What could we be missing here?
God.
Can I just throw him into your lap?
Yeah. Look, we're forgetting something. Oh. Rolling now.
If you don't, then this is living air on the agenda.
Yeah, probably where they are. Why is no one else wearing a mega hat?
Who's getting married, huh?
They are.
Who's getting married?
They are.
Get a load of that dog.
Is that good? Yeah, you can do better.
Frankie Muniz has revealed all his kinks on Twitter this past week when he asked famed rapper Lizzo to walk around with him on a leash. We can never forget.
Elect as official song of Georgia, Leonard Skinner's Sweet Home Alabama.
Long journey to create a 335-foot long taco that would. We here at the Agenda are fully prepared for our follow-up report next week. Mexican man. I'm so sorry.
Are you okay, Kyle? Well, I could have just died. Sorry about that. Action.
I don't believe that Kyle would be sick and he wouldn't tell me. I'm gonna call him.
Go ahead. Do it.
He cannot tell me. I'm gonna call him.
No. You know who was the first to know? That horse, Stacy!
We're making progress. We're making progress.
Go ahead. Do it. You'll be.
Adventure time! Kelsey, what, am I still in it?
Yeah. We're gonna run out of time before everyone's already.
I'm scared. Okay, I'm ready.
Someone who won't shut
Yeah,
up!
shut the fuck up!
Alright.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our second intermission of the show. This is where we...
Okay, Demetrius, this show is only an hour long. We already took an intermission, and Kyle threatened to fire us because he hates theater.
Well, if you would let me finish, I was gonna say this is the intermission where we go to the credits, and then this show doesn't come back on air for 2 months.
Oh, I get it. And then we have a new boss that's in charge of the show.
Yeah, you get it, Faye. Thank you all for tuning in throughout this semester.
We'll return in February with all new skits, all new bits, and the same old Faye Fossbender.
And make sure to get your daily agenda fix by following us on Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram at The Agenda on TV2. I'm Demetrius Hammett.
And I'm Faye Fossbender. Go F yourself, Portage County.
Why do you produce the agenda?
I produce the agenda because it's fun.
And it looks good on a resume.
Aren't there other things you can involve yourself with that are fun and look good on a resume as well?
Well, yeah, but I want to get involved in television.
Then why choose the agenda?
It's the only comedy show on TV too.
Why choose a comedy show?
Because it's fun to goof around and just make people laugh.
Is this show a joke to you? No, we take it pretty seriously. The whole cast puts in a lot of hard work and dedication.
Yeah, a lot of hard work goes into it.
Is it stressful?
Absolutely. Trying to find that right balance of producing quality content, getting your schoolwork done, and just spending time with your friends can be pretty tough.
Is producing the show worth it?
Well, it's not worth the paycheck, that's for sure.
Like, it's still worth it though. We have fun.
Yeah.
Do you do it for money?
No,
we do it for fun. What do you mean, what is fun?
What do you mean, what do I mean, what is fun?
You're just asking us questions based off our responses. You're just trying to get us to be all philosophical and self-reflective.
No, I'm not. Yeah, you are. No, I'm not.
So what's the agenda to you?
You honestly want to know?
Yeah, sure. I'm just killing time at this point.
The agenda's a great way to get real experience writing, acting, editing, filming, and honestly just making friends.
Don't forget making people laugh too. That's the best part.
What if people don't laugh?
Then f*** you then.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
It's not a paid vacation. The sons and daughters, city officials attend demonstration. It's hardly.
Can we get strawberries? Okay.
They call me Prince like I'm royal.